First and foremost, I just want to say, give a big shout out to the comment section. Fix the World 77 was in the house. Smaynard finally showed up. Good to see you. Cheap Shot said Charlie was a good kid. He's been in Cheap Shot's home more than a few times. So you know Cheap Shot. You knew Charlie Kirk? Seriously? What you talking about, Cheap Shot? For real? Okay. Cool if that's true. Cool. Really cool. I mean, Columbus 444 says Rip Charlie. Jimmy James says kind of took me back here. It says you seem like a decent human being. I hope so. I hope more than decent. I hope more than decent. You take care of your mom. An honorable family trait. You got the Roman Greek Greco look. I mean, I'm glad you appreciate that. I am Italian, not Jewish, as some of the trolls said over the years. Salute from the Muddy Banks alongside St. Louis. Okay, Jimmy James. And then Franny says, yes, dude, I guess he's talking about me. I guess he's talking about me. What's he talking about? I guess you're talking about me. He says, dude is a veritable chieftain. Any reasonable person can see such. Thank you very much, Franny. Good to have you in my corner, man. People like you. Only the ghost showed up. Comment. And then Franny says, are you a bot? 30 words too much? Can I go random tonight? Just do random. Point this at the screen and click. That's kind of where I'm at in life. I just don't want to work hard like I used to on these damn videos. They take too much fucking time and I'm starting too late. You wonder why? I'm going to be honest with you. Not only is time speeding up, but I find myself just watching a lot of the Civil Rights Lawyer. It's ever since I discovered his channel. It's kind of like I'm studying how these mofo New World Order cops operate. And it's just interesting. And I watched that in my whatever free time I got, and I've been watching baseball highlights, not actual games. I've been watching the highlights. So I guess I haven't been slaving away like I used to on these videos. So now when it's time to make one, I'm gonna just work smarter, not harder, something like that. So if the quality sucks, I try to make it better at times. It is what it is at any rate. But this Charlie Kirk thing isn't going away anytime soon. It's just not. I hear that now a million or so in the UK in London stand gathered, I guess, for Charlie Kirk. I hear that just different places around the world, I think Australia, but I heard South Korea, they're all like for Charlie and down with the cause. And I mean, if that's a good thing that's coming out of it. I mean, people are waking up to the fact that there's a lot of evil POSs in our society that want to take our countries out. You know what I mean? And Charlie stood for good. I didn't watch. I don't have time to watch people. I watch Mark Dice every now and then. Once in a while, I'll just listen to what he has to say. As a multitasking. Charlie Kirk pops up everywhere. Obviously, an alternative news feed. He's all over. I mean, YouTube, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. So he's very popular. And every now and then I'd watch a snippet of him. But he does pop up a lot when I'm looking for news and stuff like that, especially on alternative news sites. So yeah, this thing's not really going away. Something interesting that I came across concerning this. All right. Now, supposedly, this college, this person that was only like 22 years old. I mean, he's quite the sniper, right? Right. So they say. Apparently, he engraved the bullets, and I saw something that said Groiper, some kind of group. I listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have time to go that far into that. All right. You all can look all this stuff up. Many of you probably know what the heck that is. It's some kind of group. I don't know. Far right. I don't even know. But he engraved something on the bullets before he shot him. Come on, man. This is nonsense. It's obvious that Charlie's really has been deleted. It is done by a sniper. It's an inside job. It's got to be a fucking New World Order deep state job. You could tie that in with they're saying the Mossad had a hand in this. And apparently, Charlie Kirk knew that, well, let's just roll that beautiful beam footage, shall we?
Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop. Jewish communities.
Yeah, the rabbit's retarded. I don't know who did that, but listen to what he's saying.
Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind
of
hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using against them. Now, I don't like generalizations. Not every Jewish person believes that. But it is true, the Anti-Defamation League was part and parcel with Black Lives Matter. It is true that some of the largest financiers of left-wing, anti-white causes have been Jewish Americans. They went all in on woke, and it wasn't just ADL. It was some of the top Jewish organizations in the country that have done that. In fact, we have seen this with the recent retreat of Jewish donations that are no longer going to be administered to colleges, right? Mark Rowan, Leon Kaufman. Can we get that full list? It's very powerful. The part of it, so that's totally true. And by the way, Tucker Carlson reinforces this. So I'm going to kind of, it was quite a day on the internet. Tucker Carlson was interviewing Candace Owens. We have Candace Owens coming up next hour. And Tucker Carlson mentions that Jewish Americans have primarily been financing cultural Marxist ideas. We said this, by the way, last week, and people came after us.
We were on top of it.
We actually said it in a different way. We said, I'm glad that Jewish Americans are reconsidering their financing of cultural Marxism. And people misunderstood it intentionally and slandered us as being anti-Semites. But listen to this. Tucker Carlson is completely correct by saying this, that the philosophical foundation.
All right, BitChute, I hope you enjoyed that, because you all been beating that Jewish, causing all these mayhem for years now. Just heard from Charlie Kirk. So, whoa, that's pretty heavy. Right? And what else we got for you? Oh yeah, how about these apples? The fucking book. I failed to mention that in a video last night. A book. Amazon listing shows the shooting of Charlie Kirk book posted one day before the shooting. Are you JKing me? Seriously? I mean, it's like this is just one big script that we're. It's a show, man. That's what it feels like. It's just, what the hell? I mean. I guess they had to tell you what they're going to do before they do it. And if nobody pushes back, then they feel like they have the green light to do it. These Satanists. All right, let's take a look at this. I friggin' hate technology sometimes. I really do. Or maybe it's just this damn tablet. Breaking news. Or maybe not so breaking news, if you already know this. The shooting of Charlie Kirk. A book posted on Amazon September 9th, 2025. Should we cue up the Faker Than Fiction by an Anastasia J. Casey? I'm sure that's a pen name. But who is this Anastasia J. Casey? What did Anastasia, or whoever penned this book, or typed it up, or whatever, what did they know? How bizarre is that? On September 10th, 2025, the campus of Utah Valley University was forever changed. Even though you saw, did you, Franny? No one saw the footage that I put in that video last night of the friggin' the college attendees, the students, their nonchalantness. Like they were acting. You didn't see that? Did you guys pay attention to that? This is weird. This is very strange. The shooting of Charlie Kirk, a book posted one day before the shooting. How weird is that? Buckle up for this one, folks. Something very strange is happening on Amazon with the Charlie Kirk shooting, and it potentially means that this is a far, far bigger, or it's very far, far bigger than anyone realizes. I feel like we're being fecked with on so many levels that I don't even want to begin to wrap my head around it. I just want to watch baseball and I want to see the Braves win, but they won't, so I'll do this. Let's see here. All right. This is not a dramatic, overly dramatic or an exaggeration. Let's start here with 4 book listings already available to buy on Amazon, all about the shooting of Charlie Kirk. Are you JKing me? 4 different books, 4 books by different authors, or so they say, were already being sold. The shooting of Charlie Kirk, a comprehensive account of the Utah Valley University attack, the aftermath, and America's response. You don't find that very strange? You're going to write a book before the death of someone, the immortalizing of someone? There's a lot that seems wrong with this. A lot. I'm not even going to go. Who wrote this book? Who's writing these books? This is I don't even know how to treat this. This is a deep state having writing a book, or having four different books by supposedly 4 different authors about the shooting of Charlie Kirk and the aftermath and all that. So they have to tell you that this is their plan. But they did it. They released a book a day before it happened, so no one had time to see it. But in their sick minds, they said, "Oh, we released a book. No one pushed back on this. Therefore, we could do this." Or this is a hoax. Why would it? Is it a hoax? That's all. This is just really strange. The Charlie Kirk shooting, a nation on edge. Charlie Kirk, the shooting of Charlie Kirk, and the battle for America's future. I mean, what you talking about, Willis? This is insane. And before we go any further, as they say in the South, further instead of further, I don't think all this stuff is a distraction to distract us from the Epstein files. Because let's face it, they're not going to release the damn fucking Epstein files to begin with. So why would they have to go through all this to distract us from the Epstein files or anything Big Pharma? We still have our eye. We do, right? You do. On Big Pharma. On agendas, right? On virus agendas and like that, right? So it's not distracting me from that. Bird flu's not even in the news cycle. So this is not distracting me from something that's not in the news cycle. Epstein's kind of old hat. I mean, come on. It's a pipe dream that we're going to get a list. And to be honest with you, I have Epstein files fatigue. Maybe that's what they want. Well, mission accomplished. I don't care anymore I don't care about that shit. The devils will have their day, whoever they are, that did all that. But let's take a look at this. I find this mighty strange. It says that to get your book listed, you can't do it a day before. It takes 2 to 3 days to get your book listed or something like that. Let's go through this. You see what this says? At any rate, let's start here with 4 book listings already available to buy on Amazon, all about the shooting of Charlie Kirk. Take a look. All right. All right. So what's the big deal? Well, someone who's using AI can write a book in 10 minutes and then post it. It could be complete garbage, grifters, writing it, scammers, um, and it's just a bunch of crap, like kind of like probably like clickbait or whatever. But that's probably not what this is, because anyone who has ever tried to get a listing up on Amazon or post a new book for sale knows it usually takes 2 to 3 days at best, or even longer. There is no ability for a 24-hour listing. So where did this all come from? How is it possible? That's not even the biggest part yet, but the biggest part is that top listing says says unavailable. So why does the top listing of the murderizing of the memorializing the killing of Charlie Kirk, why is it saying unavailable? Because it said right on the listing, publication date September 9th, which is the day before it happened, right? That would mean one day before Charlie Kirk was shot. And read the write-up. They got everything perfectly right. All right. The screenshot personally taken by Jovan Pulitzer and posted to his Telegram. All right. Yeah, I done did showed you that. I showed you that. All right. So let's keep going. Here was Jovan's full post confirming what he saw and how he got the screenshots. My original post here for your comments. This is on Telegram. WTF. Okay, guys. Less than an hour ago, you could find this book on Amazon, published on September 9th, the day before Charlie was shot, and the approval times takes 24 to 48 hours. Means it was posted days earlier. As soon as I set it to DC to have it investigated ASAP, within minutes the page was gone on Amazon, and the author is gone now too. Probably a fucking computer. Who knows, writing these books and shit. They're fucking with us. So it's almost like a manifesto, but it's a book that someone, so they say, that whoever wrote this book or whatever, it's like, all right, it's like if you sat down, you knew you were going to delete someone, right? Or out of this world. You can just delete them off Earth, right? You said, okay, on this date, I plan on deleting so-and-so. Let me write a book about it. Or it could be AI, it could be being factored on so many levels, whatever. And then they go and somehow post it electronically to Amazon the day before. I don't even know how the hell that works. This is so damn retarded. This is, things they're trying to make it so damn complicated. Go down this rabbit hole. I'm not going down a rabbit hole. I'm not even going to begin to go down a rabbit hole. I don't even care to go down a rabbit hole. Okay, they posted a book a day before. We know they're playing shenanigans. It doesn't add up. It's all retarded. But the bottom line is, they want us to constantly be confused or worn out to the point that we just give up, throw up our hands, go next. What else you got for me? You got, all right, we're done with this one. What else you got? All right. The bottom line is, whether he was killed or not killed, a book was released the day before. That's very strange. That's very odd. Or not. The effect of this is real, right? Like I said, perception is real. Most people believe he was shot and killed. While I see others are posting videos saying that the character of Charlie Kirk was killed, but the actor was not. I shudder to think that's true, but you know what? Leave it right there. I ain't gonna go any further. The bottom line is, what is the outcome of this? Are people finally seeing how evil the deep state, that fake news, libtard media is, how evil the demon rats are? Calm down, BitChute. Are they seeing that? And they're going, wait a minute, I don't want any part of this. Let me run closer to the side of good. Let me run closer to the side of more common sense, a better moral compass. Possibly they could get saved. Because let's face it, these libtards, they're not peaceful people. All they do is spew violence, talk about violence, commit violence, right? They don't have Jesus. No Jesus, no peace. No Jesus, no peace. Well, they have no Jesus, and they have no peace. They don't even know which bathroom to use. They're so facked up and hijacked their brains are. They don't have a soul. Ridiculous. So if it causes these libtards to come off the libtard plantation, calm down, BitChute. By seeing how evil, how wicked this act was that they saw right here in the neck, committed by a libtard. Wasn't conservative. You know, conservatives, let's get over this shit. Patriots, people that love this country, normal people, they don't go around killing people, all right? Even if we disagree. That's something demon rats do. That's something, hell far, they kill babies like it's nobody, like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Hell, oh, I'm pregnant? Well, I don't really want it. Let's fucking tear it apart. Let me take a day after pill or some shit like that. Let me see if I can shit it out. Because that's what the libtards are, nothing but shit. But I digress. So something good comes out of it where people start waking up and getting away from the evil that these demon rats are, that these libtards are, that these commies, these Marxists are. All for the better. Hope that made sense. Because it is late. Armed Black Lives Matter. Armed Black Lives Matter. Armed Black Lives Matter. Because it's a fucking terrorist organization is what it is. Just like Antifa. Armed Black Lives Matter terrorist organization shouted "Fuck Charlie Kirk" before sparking a massive vigil brawl. Let's take a look at this. Candlelight vigil for Charlie Kirk this Friday, September 12th at 7:45 p.m. at the state capitol in Boise, Idaho. Okay. So just like Antifa, when the Patriots were praying out in the streets, you know, during the summer of Love 2020 or something like that, Antifa would go and attack the Patriots, the Christians that were praying on a street corner, something like that, if I remember correctly. I covered stuff like that. So what Black Lives Matter is doing is they're going and disrupting a candlelight vigil for Charlie Kirk in Boise. It's a terrorist organization. Let me tell you something. You can't function without having the government breathing down your back unless they allow it. That's the way I see it. You can't have a gang. You can't have a fucking terrorist organization like Black Lives Matter or Antifa running amok, burning down cities and all this shit, and then getting off scot-free, or maybe a couple get arrested, but then they get released out into the wild again. You can't do that unless it's all part of their plan. It's an arm of the government, is what it is. It's an extension of the government. That's the way I see it. Until I see justice, just ice on them. That's the way I see it. Black Lives Matter, Antifa. You're an extension of arm. You're a branch of the government. Just hasn't been made official yet. We're waiting for you to have an official office being made. Department of Antifa. Department of Black Lives Matter. Fucking terrorist organizations. I'm sick of this shit. But take a look. Says another video of instigator Terry Wilson disrupting the candlelight vigil of Charlie. Let's see here. This is how the Civil War, I guess, gets started. This is how it gets started, huh? Instead of the fucking government arresting all these BLM bitches, all these fucking Antifa pricks, these soy boys, these POS domestic terrorists, these branch of the New World Order. Instead of a government doing the right thing and getting rid of them, no, let's just have, terrorist training camps in the United States exist. Cartels exist. This shit going on.
Serving the fucking military for everything. It's a shit. Fuck out.
Right there. The Black Lives Matter POS that was arrested. And Terry Wilson, 41 years old. And, well, police said that, what was it? He had marijuana and a firearm. It was him and some other POS crap BLM member that started his shindig or fight or whatever. His name was Avalon. So you had Terry Wilson, 41, and some idiot named Avalon. Both of them are Antifa, BLM. They align with them. And this Terry Wilson that you saw a glimpse of had marijuana and a firearm possession. He was arrested. I don't know if the other one was arrested, but there you go. I guess I'm done. Done for tonight. Crazy thing. A ring on Charlie Kirk's finger moves. I don't know if you all caught that. But that about it. Okay. Things are getting very interesting, aren't they? We'll see what else we could dig up in Clown War by tomorrow. There's a ton of stuff. It's like I would have to literally sit here for 24 hours, and well, not that long, but a long time, to go over all the stuff that I really want to go over. And it's impossible if I want to have any semblance of a life outside of this. So I got if you're going to be a troll out there, I'm out.